After offering the first temple to the Buddha, Veluvanarama, the Rajagaha, on the following day, he saw some bad dreams, especially some hungry ghost. This hungry ghost have been giving him some screaming sounds. So he was very sad about those sounds. He didn't know what they were trying to say. Why we dream our departed ones? Is it good to dream our departed ones or not? This is a huge topic to many people. In short, we understand not everybody dreams their departed ones. It is normal to see that some people might dream their departed ones. For instance, as you may have heard, Kim Bimbisara, after offering the first temple to the Buddha, Veluvanarama, the Rajagaha, on the following day, he saw some bad dreams, especially some hungry ghost. This hungry ghost have been giving him some, I would say, some terrible, some dangerous screaming sounds. So he was very sad about those sounds. He didn't know what they were trying to say. So the next day morning, he approached the Shakyamuni Buddha and then let him know what happened last night. He was very concerned because the previous day he offered the temple, and why he dreamed these hungry ghosts. And the Buddha informed him it is because these people, departed ones, have been his past friends, relatives. So they have been waiting until King Bimbisara, did a massive good karma. And then they saw that he did a massive good karma, especially offering the temple to the Shakyamuni Buddha. But King Bimbisara did not transfer good karmas to them. That is why they were trying to give him some indications. Dear friend, we cannot find good karmas from elsewhere, so you need to give good karmas to us. So this is one example where the departed ones by force inform somebody in a dream that they need good karmas. On the other hand, there are many other events, occasions where some enlightened monks, I would say arahants, or any other individuals saw different dreams. Not even dreams, sometimes they came in real lifetime, in I would say non-sleep times, and asking that we need good karmas. So the idea here is that if somebody is to see departed ones, maybe that person's departed mother, father, or anybody else, you don't need to be, I would say, sort of paranoid about it. What you need to do is that immediately you need to do a good karma. I would say immediate good karma could be better in the form of a dana, offering dana to the Mahasangha. This is one very good way to overcome that issue, not even on your side, but also from their side. So we cannot say it is good or bad to see departed ones in a dream, but definitely it indicates, such an event indicates that you need to give some support to these departed ones in the form of a good karma. Maybe they are seeing in your dream because they knew that you had done a good karma, and then they were not remembered in that good karma. That is why they may be coming up in a dream. So I would say, if in any case you happen to see any such dreams, don't be paranoid, don't be disappointed. But you can do something to that. You can give a dana. You can think about your departed ones. Sometimes your departed ones are not defined very well. You don't know who they are. Sometimes you never know that you had somebody passed away in the name of you, because you see your parents are alive, your siblings are alive, but maybe uh, people who you had in your past lives uh, are trying to seek support from you, because these departed ones cannot work, cannot make money, cannot get anything from other people. They are only waiting to get some good karmas from the friends, relatives that they had relationships in their past life. That is why they may be approaching you. So uh, be fearless. In case you happen to see such departed ones in different forms, maybe you see some weird dreams, it might be a sign, it might be an indication that you need to do good karmas. Sometimes some dreams, you could call them nightmares, can happen not as an exact reason, precise reason of departed ones are seeking good karmas from you. Maybe they are, I would say, replay of your daily life. Let's say when you spend a day with lots of discomfort, maybe an imbalance with different other physical elements. I would say if you have more phlegm, if you have more bile, if you have more air, and then if there is any imbalance of your those elements, so then what will happen is that the daily events you had passed could come as a replay. So I think it is better to first understand whether this is a real indication of departed ones trying to seek good karmas, other than any physical reasons. If it is so, then what you can do is that you can definitely start doing good karmas to those departed ones. Let me share with you a very interesting story that you can read from the Petavattu. In Petavattu, there is a story about an Arahant monk. His name was Pottapada. This Arahant Pottapada's mother, father, and brother passed away some time ago. By that time, one day night, uh, one person showed up in real time, and then he identified himself as uh, Arahant Pottapada's brother. He said to Arahant Pottapada, Bante, I am not a stranger to you. I am your departed brother. Not even me and your mother and father were also ghost, hungry ghosts, petas. We all happen to be ghosts for whatever bad karma we may have done, maybe at the last moment, maybe before. We approach you, I approach you in particular because I want to let you know that we need good karma. Then Bante Arhant Pottapada asked from him, what do you need? Then he said, we don't have clothes. So Petas need clothes too, just as humans. So their clothes may be different than humans. So then the next morning, Arhan Pottapada went for Pindapata and he got some robes, and he then offered those robes and those monastic things to other monks. So after a couple of days back, same brother, Arhan Pottapada's brother, showed up and saying to Arhan Pottapada, by thanking him for the offerings, uh, and saying that they got some clothes in their Peta world. And then he requested something else. He said, Bante, we need water. And then Arhan Pottapada stretched out his arms and he said, look, there is a river. Why can't you go and drink some water? Then he said, if I and your mother, father happen to go there and then drink some water, water becomes bloodish, bloody. That means even Petas going to touch good things, they turn out to be different other things. They take the form of different other things. So he asked Arhan Pottapada, can you do something for us so that we can drink water? So the next day he went out and then he was able to get some water. He offered water onto other Sangha. So after a couple of days, again this brother who is a Peta appeared to Arhan Pottapada and then said to Arhan Pottapada, Bante, thank you for the water as well. Now we don't have a house. That means Petas need shelter as well in their own ways. because in the Petavatu there are some kind of Petas who have been called as Vimana Petas, which means these Petas can carry their mansions wherever they go. But they are a bit higher Petas. But this Arhan Pottapada's brother said, we are not like that. We need some shelter. So Arhan Pottapada approached one of his devotees and said to devotee, I need a kuti, a place for a monk. So that devotee built a kuti in a couple of days, and he was able to offer it to Arhan Pottapada, and Arhan Pottapada offered it to other Sangha. After a couple of days, the Peta brother, Arhan Pottapada's brother, again showed up in real time, and he thanked profusely, and then he said, Bhante, now we need one more thing. That means when we are walking um, on our places, then we feel that pebbles prick our soles. So we need some footwear. So then he said, can you do something for us? Then Arhan Pottapada was able to find some footwear in his own way, maybe with the support of some devotees, he was able to offer. After some days, this Arhan Pottapada's brother never showed up. That means they must have gotten whatever they needed. If Arhants, one of the very famous Arhants, mother, father, brother happen to be Petas, then what about us? That means this sansara is that dangerous. That means they can come to us in our real life, but not to trouble us, but to seek some good karma. So never forget to transfer good karmas when you do a good karma. Never do it in a selfish way. Whenever you do a good karma, try to think about every departed one who you know, who you don't know, that may all these good karmas be transferred to all these departed ones. Now, the Tirokutta Sutta in the Kuddaka Nikaya says, when you do that, those departed ones are wishing you back. Now, our living beings are giving us good karma, so we are happy. We also want to wish them good health, happiness, and all that. Now, what all these stories say? These stories say that these departed ones can show up in real time or in a dream, but we should not be worried about it. But what we should be worried about is that whether we are giving enough good karmas or not. In case they happen to come in a dream, then immediately try to do good karmas and then transfer all these good karmas. So I think it is very important to think that way, that getting to see departed ones is not a problem. If you happen to see them, try to make good karmas and then transfer good karmas. And this is what I can say for you. So uh, transform your understanding into giving good karmas, because transferring good karmas is the only way that we can overcome any problems of departed ones. Thank you.